What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Rainslick 4. Today we continue our way through the third pillar of the Underhell, which is apparently called Katra and is made of robots. Or I guess it might not be made of robots, but there are many robots within it. So, as has been the case, we will spam these AoEs. It's kind of weird that in Gabe's group, our source of AoE is kind of like focused on boosting up Groschifon's MP to the point where he can just spam like one big attack. Whereas in this group, it's more like we have a whole bunch of smaller attacks that kind of combine to do the amount of AoE damage that I'm looking for. It's an interesting difference between the groups, but I don't know which I like better. I guess Groshifon makes for better long term because he's then also very useful in... The heck? Is this supposed to be an elevator? Interesting. Well, it seemed like there was also a teleporter of some description here. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure when that would be useful. I mean, I guess if you had a lot of MP generation, or had a character like feeding MP to another one, that could be good. It's just that, like, normally it seems like it's so much better to have a single, like, or lower MP costs, just so you can use more, like more flexibility in your abilities. Wire Wyvern, huh? Techno elementals with incredible throughput. I don't want to do Inferno, I want to do Flip Out. I want to flip out, confound it. Lots of things in here seem to be weak to Aqua. Although I suppose that makes sense considering so many things are mechanical. Electrical things don't tend to like water, so yeah. These guys seem to also be weak to wind, which I guess being flying dudes also makes sense. And finish him off with another blizzard. That's a pretty strong blizzard. So, Philosophy learned Memento Mori. What does that do? Is it a passive? That's not really something that I'm gonna want to try and take advantage of. Now that I've gotten the double mocha, I actually, in between episodes here, I kind of got to thinking a little bit. So last time around, I learned Quick Study for Gym here, and that has the interesting bonus of making your magic, your magic equal to your speed. So I got to thinking what would be the best way to capitalize on that. And it seems to me that if I were to give all of my speed boosting stuff to the Dust Rabbit, what's it called? Dust Bunny here. He would have more speed than the Brodent currently does. The Brodent, between the Double Mocha and the Dagger, has 150 speed from equipment, so that makes his base speed 350. So the Dust Bunny has more base speed. At least I think he does. Oh no, he's only got 300 base speed, so that's a little bit lower. But what he does have is he has Rabbitify, which boosts his speed, and Bunny Love, which that boosts a target speed, but it still boosts speed, so he could use those both on himself. But the problem with this strategy is the fact that both those abilities cost 2 MP, and Quick Study also costs 2 MP, And to execute all this, I have to be assigning that part or that monster to Jim. So the person will no longer get Moira's cunning bonus. So it just has a lot of build time that is a little bit unfortunate. Eventually, though, I'm gonna work out a good way to get this strategy in action, and I feel like it'll probably be glorious. But that time has not come quite yet. Dead cats. These wyverns have a fair amount of HP. But we can fix that. Take him out. Did I honestly can't actually remember if I went through this. All this talking is making me forget what I've have and have not done. Can't walk across that. So I guess go down here. Might as well grab that chest before I do anything else. With men for brains. Okay, so I'll switch Catsby out for the Broden here, so we can focus on doing a little bit more single target damage. Get some poison up. These enemies have almost as much HP as the last boss did. It's kind of strange. I mean, if you combine them, they have more HP than the last boss did. Okay, so all the magic buffs are in place, so start dancing like crazy. Because apparently that's what the Philosophly does. And I will give Controlled Bursts a try. Let's just attack. Defend, charge up a little bit of MP. The Philosophly, of course, gets 1 MP from defending because of the... Was it Orb passive? Or is it... I think it's the Staff passive. And that puts it at 3 MP the next time it gets a turn, which means that I can use 2 Dance Craziers in a row. So, did I run into another situation here where the second time I used Controlled Burst, it was super effective? Maybe that's just the way Controlled Burst works. Because the power is being boosted on subsequent attacks, it is considered super effective? That might make sense. I mean, it doesn't really make sense why they would say it's super effective, but... It seems like a confusing way to use the super effective label. It doesn't quite fit its normal description. This damage is getting to be pretty good. Did I just attack with the Philosophly? That was not the best decision ever. Not that it makes a big difference, but whatever. So Moira learns Fast Draw. So... Oh wow! A passive 15% speed boost. That's impressive. What we got over here? Well, before I explore over there, I want to come back and look around this area a little bit more. Switch the Broden back out for Catsby. And AoE time. It's unfortunate that Catsby is so slow. But I guess it doesn't ultimately make that big a difference. Nothing died. I guess Soul Eater then. The Hollow Knights appear to have the lowest amount of health, so try and weaken one of them up. Does Soul Eater do dark damage? Let's heal up the Philosophy a little bit here. Light damage. Why would the Hollow Knights be weak against light? They're made of light. But then I guess if they're a hologram, then maybe hitting them with other light could, like, distort them or something? I don't know. Oh. Don't really need to do any more AoE if all the bad guys but one are dead. So, Ice Shudder. Boop. Down you go. Brave Light Chi. Let's... Philosophy always seems to be the biggest source of my damage, so I try to use these things on it. 553 magic. I guess I should check out what's down here. Metryoshka. Okay. Indeed. It's a several layer robot. I have a lot of HP actually. I guess I'll open up with some AoE. But maybe I will have I'll do the AoE buffs, but also AoE with everyone else. That seems like a good plan. Try and take out the brain pod things, but also prepare for the eventuality that I will have to transition to single target attacks. So they're dead, and I will now switch this guy out. Goodbye, Catsby. Hello, Brodent. Let's get a bit of a heal up. Well, I guess I don't need it so much now that Catsby's out of here. I guess I'll focus on... Oh, I don't have enough MP. I'll focus on poisoning the other one, since this first guy is going to be dead pretty soon. Bomb! He's got a bit of HP left. Might be worth poisoning him anyways. And I guess I will switch to Control Burst. This one down. This one shouldn't be alive for much longer. Wow. 3,800 damage? Why did it do so much? I don't know, but I'm not gonna complain. It's just a stack of like cyber tanks. So that would appear to be the way forward. Which means that's the last way that I want to go. Let's take on these tanks. Oh. I forgot to switch this guy out for someone with a little bit of AoE, but I guess I will focus on poisoning them. If I'm totally honest, this actually isn't the best group to AoE against, because they have a fair amount of HP, and the Metabot thing, is that what it's actually called? Whatever it is, it's pretty resilient. Metadroid, okay. So I guess I should maybe... Well, I'll get poisoned up on the tanks. They have the most HP. but in the interim, I want to focus a little bit on taking down the meta droid. It would be unfortunate if he was to start healing people like that. But I guess at least it's not an AoE heal. Control burst, and I feel like I need a bit of a heal here. That wasn't very effective. Decapitate the meta droid that has no head. Well, he's dead. He did get another heal off on this micro tank, though. I guess it's just justifying my choice to poison them, because they're actually living pretty long. Okay. Soul Eater. Ow! That hurt. Now I'm wishing I had not used Soul Eater. I think I'll switch him out. Finish off the wyvern thing. Get in here, Catsby. Who immediately died. Okay. I'm honestly not sure why I chose to switch him in now that I think about it, because he just kind of pops in with no MP, so can't really do anything. But what's done is done. And he just immediately dies again. How much MP or HP are my potions healing without the revival? Is it 300? 350. So that's pretty good, but it might be getting to the point soon where I have to upgrade them again. I guess 350 is enough to heal pretty much any of these guys to max. I would like it if the revive was a little bit better, though. Everyone's speed is up by 10. Hard to complain about that. I mean, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but 'twould be silly. So I guess there's nothing left to do but go up this elevator. This elevator doesn't have a window. Oh. What's in here? A chest! How to kill Tome? I guess a lot of magic. I guess the question is, what was the Tome passive? Start with 1 extra MP. I guess I'll go with that. I mean, it's hard to say no to 100 extra magic. While I'm here, I might as well explore what's in this area a little bit. I guess I'll go with Eternal Punishment. I kind of wish the Philosophly had a stronger AoE, honestly. Like, Eternal Punishment works, but the strength of AoE is oftentimes in kind of front-loading damage a little bit. Innocent Punishment. Well, it seems like it got an upgrade just while I was talking about that, so I guess we'll see how that works. Another elevator there. Okay, so... wait. That teleporter just brought me down there. Okay. We've got a little bit of a teleporter maze here. Take on these guys. Switch Caspian for Zabrodent. Get some poison rolling here. Buff up the magic. And more poison, because poison is good in things, and yay, damage over time, poison, fun times. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'll just keep him around. Ouch. He really doesn't... The Brodent really doesn't have all that much HP, does he? I guess I'll heal him up anyways, though. This guy's pretty close to being dead. Dance crazier on the other one, then. Try and finish him off. Down he goes. This guy should not be long for this world. I guess I'll try Innocent Punishment ba-ba-da-ba just to see how much damage it does now. Whoa. Did that really do 2,000 damage? I mean, I guess I gave him a pretty good magic boost, so it's kind of hard to compare, but that seemed like a lot. I mean, it still says light wind magic. Tidal wave, huh? Wow. That's the same tidal wave that the Leviathan knows, which is kind of useless. I guess it's not useless, it's just not as ideal as I would like. So that brings me back down to this area. So I suppose that means that the only way for me to go at this point is up here. But I think we will continue our way through this little teleporter maze on the next episode of Let's Play Rainslick 4. Catch you later!